The real question is, would you buy a paper clip from Tiffany & Co. for $165? Or better yet, $1,500?
Would you?
You know what?
What are we paper clipping?
Exactly. What are we paper clipping? Whenever you think about how much am I investing for my business, always think about why other people are charging 10 times the amount that you are. Because it's a service that is needed. And just to cut through the noise, you have to believe in yourself and you have to believe that it's worth it. Don't diminish yourself for a number, a digit that is made up. Empower yourself through what you present to the world. Go out there and get it.
Society, like just growing up, makes it seem like money's a bad thing. Or like even when you go to church and stuff, it's like, why do they ask for money at the end? Like people get offended by that. Like, oh, people just want to take my money, or, you know, they're just trying to scam me. It's like we've come up growing up thinking that people are trying to scam us or take our money from us. You know, even though maybe we have been scammed in the past, or maybe one time, you know, so you may have, but then you're holding it throughout your life, and that's stopping you from so many opportunities.
That's true.
Instead of looking at it in a different way. Like I remember when I was in network marketing, and they like, a lot of people are like, oh, they just try to take your money, right? Or they're just trying to scam you, or it's a pyramid, you know? But at the end of the day, like I had no money when I went to the meeting. When I first went to the meeting, I had no money. So like when I heard that, I'm like, what are they trying to scam me of? Like, I don't have any money. Actually, they're giving me opportunity, you know, to partner. And so I always, I never, for some reason, I never went to like, oh, I'm trying to be scammed. Like I always just had the mindset of like, oh, somebody's actually getting results. It can happen for one person. Well, it's an opportunity for me, instead of thinking the other way around. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I don't know where we're going with this, but like, you know, even for the church, when they ask for money, well, I'm giving money because they need money to continue to do what they do, right? To continue to build their business, to continue to show up. What are the preachers just going to show up and they're like living homeless? You know what I mean? Or they're not getting paid. So like I'm giving because you just blessed me with like the message. You blessed me with your words, your presence. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, I'm giving you because you created this environment. You created, you know, what I'm now here benefiting from. So I'm going to give you money. You know, so I feel like just shifting that mindset of like, what are you getting out of something? Even if you hop on a call and they're trying to sell you on a call, you know, that's why when, like, I'm happy to invest in people that I've gotten value from. You know what I mean? Like, just because I've gotten stuff out of it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think as far as like that whole concept of, you know, selling? Like, I don't know if this has helped you see it in a different light, right? As far as asking for money. You know, I used to be afraid to actually ask for money as far as like to sell something. Like that used to be a real struggle for me when I first started, because I just always wanted to give. And I felt if people wanted to buy something from me when I first started my business, if they're my friend, they should just say, I want to buy it from you. But that never happened. So I continued to stay without money and just continue to give everything, right? Until somebody actually changed my mind. I remember I was driving in a car, and this is when I had no money and I was in the network marketing industry. And I was actually driving with one of my leaders, and he was making money, right? And I was driving because we were going to go prospect. We stopped to the gas station to get gas, right? And I was about to fill up my tank. And he was like, I got it. Let me fill it up for you. And I'm like, no. Like I still I didn't receive it. I was like, no. So he said something to me. He was like, let me ask you a question. All right. How do you feel when you give? Like, how does that make you feel when you give something? Like give a gift or something, right? It makes you feel great, right? It makes me feel great. So you ask me, how does it make you feel? I'm like, it feels great to give. It's like, so when you say no to me trying to give, you're robbing me of that feeling, right? You're being selfish. And it made me like completely switch the way I'm thinking of. I'm like, he's completely right. I'm being selfish. I know it feels great to give, but when somebody's trying to give to me, I'm denying it or I'm not receiving it. So from that day on, I was like, yeah, I receive. I receive. I receive. You want to give me something? I receive it. And stop blocking the flow of love. Stop blocking, the giving and the receiving, because it makes the world go around. So, yeah. How about you?
Well, when it comes to money, like I was taught to not really talk about it, to not even mention it. Like you work, put your head down, go to work, earn your money. Do not waste it. Do not lose it. Do not do anything with it. Just keep it. And hopefully it grows. But now, like I feel like if I don't ask, nobody will. I personally have to ask, right? I've learned it from you. I've learned it from Grant. I've learned it from my grandma. Yeah, like my grandma now, she's like, so when are you gonna come over? So when are you gonna come pick me up? When are you guys gonna come over? So now she's asking for that. She's asking for what she wants, right? And if I don't learn how to ask for what I want, I will never receive what I'm looking for. Think of sales as you finally receiving exactly what you want. Without sales, there's no economy. Think about that.
And providing value at the same time. So not just what you want, but you want it with an intention to provide value to someone or people or whatever it may be. Because you see the value, like if they don't get started with you, well, how are you going to offer value? Like if you really believe it changes people's lives, well, then they need to actually be connected with you in order to get that transformation or that impact or that change that they're looking for. And so once you grasp that, and really believe 110%, like the example that we give, like if you had found the cure for cancer, right? And people that have cancer, are you not going to try to do whatever it is in your power, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, even if they may not like it, sell them on that cure, right? Why would you try so hard, right? Because you care for them, because you love them. So you're going to want to give it to them because you know that it works. And so just shifting that mindset a little bit and seeing it in a different perspective, I feel will allow you and give you the freedom to feel confident in asking, for the sale and for what you want. So make it happen.